What if I told you Ubisoft just dropped a definitive edition of The Division and almost nobody noticed? No trailers, no hype, no big announcement. It just quietly appeared on PlayStation and Xbox stores. And the moment players realized what it actually was, the reaction turned from confusion to frustration almost instantly. On February 3rd, Ubisoft shadow dropped Tom Clancy's The Division Definitive Edition, pricing it at $50 and positioning it as the ultimate entry point for the franchise. On paper, that sounds huge. A definitive edition usually means upgraded visuals, native current-gen support, new features, maybe even new content. But when you dig deeper, this isn't a remaster. It's not a remake, and it's not even a meaningful upgrade. It's basically the 2016 game repackaged with everything that was already available before. And that's where things get interesting. If you're new to The Division, this bundle does include the base game and all the expansions, plus extra gear sets, weapon skins, and cosmetics. So in that sense, it is a complete package. But here's the catch. It's still a last-generation game running through backwards compatibility on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. There is no native current-gen version, no major graphical overhaul, no gameplay tweaks, no new trophies. No meaningful reason for veterans to jump back in. Yes, the game runs at 60 frames per second thanks to a patch, and it can hit around 1800p on PS5, but that's not a next-gen upgrade. That's just modern hardware brute forcing an old title to run better. Any visual improvement is basically natural upscaling, not a true remaster. So why call it Definitive Edition? That's the question a lot of players are asking, and the community reaction has been brutal. People are calling it lazy, a low-effort rebrand. Some are straight up saying Ubisoft is in a dark place right now, and honestly, looking at what's been happening around the company lately, it's hard to argue. You've got internal controversies, canceled projects like the Prince of Persia remake, job cuts at Massive Entertainment, and The Division 3 still in development with no real gameplay reveal yet. In that context, this release feels less like a celebration of The Division and more like a placeholder, something to keep the franchise visible while the next big game is still years away. But imagine the missed opportunity here. A true native PS5 and Xbox Series X version of The Division could have been huge. Ray tracing, faster load times, higher resolutions, new trophy lists, maybe even modernized systems. It could have been the perfect way to bring in new players and pull veterans back into snowy New York one more time before The Division 3 drops. Instead, what we got feels like a renamed Gold Edition with extra outfits and a new price tag. So here's what I want to know from you. Would you buy The Division Definitive Edition at $50 in 2026? Do you think Ubisoft should have invested in a proper next-gen upgrade instead of a simple repackaging? And more importantly, what does this say about the future of The Division 3 and Ubisoft's priorities right now? If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into The Division, make sure to like the video, subscribe to ManaWar Gaming, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next.